MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Diego Padres.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Michael Vetter gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Cameron Maben. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, David Threefinger, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jitsi ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman Richie.
Stepping up to the plate, Richie, his dudeness. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Matt Dog will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a 1-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Burns will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Baseman Jermaine Big Dog.
Now in the box, Jermaine Big Dog. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is grounded foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Settling in now, Roberto Goddard. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still no score. Stepping in, Stevie Burns. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Lemons moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, David Santos.
Into the box, David Santos. One and 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire who's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. That misses. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2. But now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Shot foul over towards the dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Cameron Maybin, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
I like the call for a 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Misses. Ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Vetter. Bases loaded here, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santos has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Doc Jitsi.
Digging in to try it again, Doc Jitsi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So he will touch him all on the grand slam, his second home run of the series, as they move on top 4-0.
To hit a home run in the World Series game is special. To hit a grand slam, you saved the best. I won't say for last, but for the most important time. A granny in the World Series. What a cool moment for him and everybody watching.
Standing in now, Jermaine Big Dog, and he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Lemons. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Three-finger is under it, and that's the third out. But not before the Padres strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 San Diego. So digging in now, Matt Cain, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. The 1-2 pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Matt Dog. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Burns. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 29, David Three Finger.
Now at the plate, David Three Finger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Roberto Goddard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Burns comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Majum.
Ready for another chance, Mark Majum. Here it comes on 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. LeCroy takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready now, Carlos Santos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Majum is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman Richie is Dugnan.
Into the box now. Richie his Dudness comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Majum is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, second baseman Stevie Burns.
Now at the plate, Stevie Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lemons ranging back. He's there, but he drops it. Burns takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Michael Vetter. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Johnny Mad Dog. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. 4 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Standing in now, Willie LeCroy swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Matt Cain, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides.
Paul Santos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Paul Santos.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Jeffrey Burns. Little tapper down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, David Three-Finger.
Ready for another shot now. David Three-Finger. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's the Padres 4 And the Red Sox 3. David Burns enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
David Burns.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Doc Jitsi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is fouled at the plate. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jermaine Big Dog. And it's grounded foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
Digging in once again, Josh Lemons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding in, Roberto Goddard. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Set. Here's the 3-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Big Dog is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Lemons rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in to score as well. So the lead swells to 6-3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. 3-finger on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Majum.
Stepping into the box, Mark Majum. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox 3. Bobby Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Bobby Lopez.
Digging in to try it again. Richie, his dudeness. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the sixth. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second.
10.
Gets to barrel it back through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box, Stevie Burns. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Ready for another chance. David Santos. A hit in 2 tries so far. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapper up the line, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie LaCroix.
Ready for another shot now. Willie LaCroix. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, it's really raining hard here tonight. I tell you what, it is really going to have an impact on this game, too. I'm curious how it's going to affect the pitching more than anything else.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Majum ranging back to the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Kane.
In now, Matt Kane. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
The next 3-2. Dribbled up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Carl Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Carl Gordon.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox 4. Alejandro Ortega enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 35, Alejandro Ortega.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air out toward right field. Kane giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
John Jaso will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
John Jaso.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Third baseman Johnny
stepping in and ready for another shot. Johnny Mad Dog. None out, runners at first and second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Three-finger is in pursuit. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Doc Jitsi will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, he's really giving some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Set to deal on 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in once again, Jermaine Big Dog. Couple of walks for him thus far. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Lemons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Petco Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. William Hara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
22, William Hara.
Striding in once again, Jeffrey Burns. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. One and one. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Mad Dog is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 29, David Three Finger.
Ready now, David Three Finger. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And now a pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Standing in now, Carlos Santos, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two-one, here it is. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie is Dudness.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richie is Dudness. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 on its way. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Marcos Abreu will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Marcos Abreu.
Ready once again, Stevie Burns. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, catcher, David Santos.
Now in the box, David Santos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Padres lead it 6-4. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Goddard. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air out to left. 3-finger has a beat on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Mark Majum. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres lead it 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matthew Guy will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
Marco Vila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Marco Vila.
At the plate, Willie LeCroy. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Into the box now, Matt Cain. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Vila will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd, as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Jay Dias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 62, Jay Diaz.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in now, Jeffrey Burns. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
The left fielder, number 29.
Antonio Bastardo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 59, Antonio Bastardo.
David three finger, will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 6-4. Ian Pretty Boy is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ian Pretty Boy.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Burns has it. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Marco Vila.
At the plate, Marco Vila. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Johnny Mad Dog. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another full count pitch home. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Doc Jitsi.
Coming to the plate now, Doc Jitsi. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Padres leave 1. They're up 6-4.
Your attention,
Shaver comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Cliff Shaver.
Standing in, Carlos Santos. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Richie his dudeness. 1 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Stevie Kearns, and he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So striding in, David Santos. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Friars trail 2-1 in this World Series. Matt Dog was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park. A sellout, 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.